Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Since I was bored, I decided to create recommended characters in the old episodes of BFDI. So, let's get started. Also, shout out the Trolls, I think that's what their channel name is, for inspiring me to do this video. Okay, let's go. So, this one isn't really that hard to make. All I had to do was draw a blue box, put in some white, and add blue shading. Then, some limbs, and boom. I also added a different version where there is fire on part of their head. And boom!
We have a large crowd watching this event today.
This one was globe. This started pretty easy. All I did was make some more things. Then I tried adding little spots of green. I changed that later on because I thought it looked weird. So this part, I don't know what this part is called. Add the shading, and then this is where I changed the little grass parts, and then I was done.
We've got a large crowd watching us again. Stalkers.
So this one was pretty good. The remake, the original design kind of looked weird, but yeah. So he kept on trying to make the scoop part look good, and got something that worked. Then made it look like this. I added the cone part, added the little line and thingies on cones, and boom.
Only allowed one rec.
This character wasn't that hard to make. A bread shape isn't that hard of a shape to make. I've learned that from making this character. Bit of erasing there, and it looked like a thing of bread. And then added a there. Add it in the color, and then boom, I'm done. So Candy Cane was an easy character. I started with just a plain candy cane, then the shading. Then when I was done with the shading, I did red lines, and then did the same thing with the outline and the shading part. And then boom, Candy Cane was done. Then it was just a red box with shading, and then a text that said TNT. I also the little string, and made multiple assets of it before it explodes. Next up was chicken leg thing. This one was pretty simple. I had to make some pretty weird. I had to do some pretty weird shapes for this, and boom.
Crowd watching this event today.
The first character I made that crowd people was Burger. Burger had a lot of waiters, but at the end, I'm pretty happy what I got. So, with the patty was the second thing I made. I added the buns, and I added the little specks on some buns. I think those are there on some buns. Then I added cheese. That's my whole description about the cheese. Anyways, I added some lettuce because I'm pretty sure that was on original design. And that was pretty much done. So, yeah, that's hamburger. Next up was, this was the first time I used it for another reference to mention that wasn't just the original recommended character asset. This one was easy. All I had to do was make a jar, which I've already done that for a different thing, and then it had a label that said mayo. And yeah, that was it. I added the whims and face. He's just a design. Mine was probably my least favorite character I made of all of these. Like, the original design wasn't that bad, but he redesigned, it was probably the worst one out of all the characters. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about him. This one seems like it took pretty quick, but yeah. Last character I made was Sock. This one was pretty easy because there was a sock. Had to do is make a weird foot shape, and then I added the shading, and then the two lines, and then yeah, that's all I had to do. Again with the whims, I added the whims and face. So yeah, that's the end.